Did you know that only an estimated 10% of all high-yielding closed-end funds make enough net investment income to cover their distributions? Welcome to Closed-End Fund Mastery. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a novice, finding the strongest, highest-yielding funds has never been easier. CEF Mastery is a closed-end fund screener, or more accurately, a super screener. CEF Mastery ranks and sorts over 300 of the highest yielding closed-end funds trading today. Its emphasis is on distribution security, sustainability, and possibly even its predictability. What do I mean by predictability? After COVID, since May, of the 326 funds we cover, 118 of them cut their distribution. And CEF Mastery would have steered you away from all but one. The one that got away cut their distribution for just over 1/10 of 1%. How does CEF Mastery work? Behind the scenes, CEF Mastery selects numerous data points of a fund's financial data and scores them according to strength. CEF Mastery has also created some of its own data points that are proprietary and unique to CEF Mastery. This info is then totaled to form a funds-based score. CEF Mastery then ranks and estimates key data points based on the fund's performance since it last reported to come up with a final score. Let me show you just how easy CEF Mastery is. This is what the CEF Mastery Super Screener looks like, sorted by fund. I know it probably looks intimidating, but think of this as an unassembled jigsaw puzzle. And in just a few short seconds, we're going to put it all together. CEF Mastery Super Screener breaks down into two parts: a fund's financial state and when it last reported, and how it has done since then. A fund's initial strength is determined from its last annual or semi-annual report and ranked with a score. Already you can see the puzzle coming together, indicated by the sea of green. Closed-end funds can take up to 2 months before they file their reports, so by the time you see them, they are already old news. This brings us to the next part of the super screener, performance. By the time a fund files its report, there will already be approximately 2 months of new performance data available. This performance data is then added or subtracted from a fund's score to give us the final score. If you look closely at the column headers, you'll notice that every column is sortable, indicated by the arrows in the lower right of each column header. This is an invaluable tool, but CEF Mastery recommends sorting by final score to easily locate the funds with the strongest distributions, and the puzzle is complete. For ease of use, CEF Mastery recommends funds that have a minimum score and final score. You'll always know if the fund is recommended if the score and final score is shaded in green. You're not limited to those funds because the recommended funds won't always be in the green. Those are just the ones we feel are the most likely to maintain their distributions. At this point, all you do is find a yield you like with as much green as possible. That's it. For a more in-depth walkthrough, click on the link in the description below. Let's say you find yourself in a position that you can only invest in one of the many great funds available. With our fund comparison screener, you can compare up to 20 different funds all at once. You can compare the ones you're considering and compare it to the ones you may already own. In addition to our fund comparison screener, we also offer a drill down feature into the numbers behind the fund's performance. I hope you enjoyed my little introduction into CEF Mastery. If you would like to learn more, go to TheDividendTimes.com, where you can request your own free report at TheDividendTimes@outlook.com.